Hey everyone, I'm Rod and Todd, a professional YouTuber who makes professional videos. And it's 2021. Yeah, Happy New Year's everyone. Yeah, this video shouldn't have been uploaded today. I used all my Christmas money to order this, and it just kind of showed up. Uh, yeah, I actually have another Transformers package coming in the mail today, but then this just randomly showed up from FedEx. I ordered this from Hasbro Pulse, the official Transformers website, primarily because I couldn't find it at Walmart. Yeah, so this is the War for Cybertron Trilogy uh, spoiler pack number 2. I actually did get spoiler pack number 1, which contained Ultra Magnus, as well as a pink version of Rung, and I enjoyed that thoroughly. I got it for about half off at Walmart, and this one I got full price. Yep, I paid $60 for this bad boy. And we're gonna open it. And yes, spoilers inside. Warning, this video will probably contain spoilers for the War for Cybertron Earthrise TV show on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go watch it first. 6 episodes. Shouldn't take that long, and then come back here. So, the main gimmick with these spoiler packs is it's supposed to be a complete mystery as to who's inside. The first one was announced at Toy Fair, Comic-Con, whatever it was. I think it was Toy Fair, early 2020. And I saw it, I knew instantly I had to get this just to see what it looked like on the inside. Glad I got it on sale, because I probably wouldn't have paid $60 for it. Even though it was just Ultra Magnus in a battle damaged deco. In fact, actually, let me go get that. Excuse me. Basically, here's the contents of spoiler pack number 1. A re-release of the Siege Ultra Magnus figure in battle damaged paint scheme, as well as a pink redeco of Rung. And it also came with 3 pink Energon cubes. These are kind of like rubber. I actually really like these. They're cool. I actually got this because I don't have Siege Ultra Magnus, so I got this in its place. And that's what I like about the War for Cybertron Trilogy line. It allows you to get figures you couldn't have gotten from Siege, or that I really wanted but never got, like Magnus here. And I got it on sale, so that really helps. So enough about Magnus. I guess we might do some comparisons and whatnot later on. But yeah, on to spoiler pack number 2. It's something you're not supposed to know what's inside, but I do know what's in here. They do have official pictures on the internet anyway. You can see it heavily emphasizes the spoilers inside. And on the Ultra Magnus pack, I should mention the spoilers were 2 completely out of context lines from the show. And given how I got the spoiler pack before Siege, the Netflix show, came out, I had no idea what they meant. And yeah, even then, you're not supposed to know who's in here, but here's package art on the side of the guy who comes in here. It's Nemesis Prime. I don't actually have the original version of the Nemesis Prime mold, but I do have Earthrise Prime. We'll do some comparisons and contrastingness there. Okay, so let's see. Promotes the Netflix original series, which, spoilers, I don't think is very good. But whatever, let's just work on cutting this open. So there's some tape here. Oh, shoot. I cut my finger open during this video. It is entirely my fault. Okay, I think I broke the seal on that. Yeah, tape's been cut. So then you just gotta... Okay, I might have the... Okay, so the lid just kind of... It's on like a flap here. This is the same as it was with Ultra Magnus. It's basically the exact same box. And you can also see the... Oh wait, no, you won't be able to see it. Shoot. Okay, so the flap, it isn't really held on by a flap, it's just held on by a piece of tape, so I'm just gonna cut the tape so we can actually... yeah, so there, removed the lid. And, yeah. So now that we have the top off, you can see here has Cybertronian text, and these are supposed to be the spoilers. You're supposed to use an online decoder to decode these, but since I was lazy with Ultra Magnus, I didn't use that decoder, I just looked it up online. And so with this one, I'm probably going to do the same. I have no idea what this says, I'll just look it up later, whatever. Okay, so you notice this thing here, this is the same as it was with Ultra Magnus. It came with a carton of black Play-Doh, and inside will be 3 Energon cubes. We got pink ones with Ultra Magnus. It came in this exact same black Play-Doh thing. So I'll just cut that out. Oh, this flap's also going to come out, come out there, and that's all access the figure inside. But first, we gotta get this Play-Doh. There we go. Get that out. Yeah, of course. So let me cut that there. Snip. Okay, get the box off of this review space for now. Let's focus on the black Play-Doh. It's in this little plastic carton. I'm probably going to have to put it in a little tub because I did the same thing with the Ultra Magnus. I didn't want it to dry out and become rock hard, so I just put it in a plastic container. I don't know, I might keep it in the same container. But, yeah, it's just black Play-Doh. Take it out. And it's supposed to be like you're digging for the Energon cubes inside. I don't really know what in universe the Play-Doh is supposed to represent, because I don't think there's dirt on Cybertron. But yeah, see, I can. The only issue is when they first announced you can dig for Energon, I thought it would be like the Energon, but just in there loose. But no, it's actually in a little plastic bag. Same thing with Ultra Magnus. Crap, now I got all over my fingers. Should mention this stuff is very sticky, by the way. Yeah. For those of you who like Transformers but don't like Play-Doh, you might not like this. Oh gosh, this is getting everywhere. Anyway, almost got it out, and this is disgusting. I don't know why Hasbro does this. Like, if you're gonna just put them in a plastic bag that ruins the whole effect of digging for Energon, why not just put the plastic bag in with the figure? Why do I have to get all this junk all over my hands? That was disgusting. Why do I tend to put this back in there and never touch it again? Really, like basically once you remove the Energon cubes from this, it's basically it loses all purpose. So if you have a really young child in the house and they like Play-Doh, I guess you can give this to them. Then again, I don't know. Like, does it smell like Play-Doh? It smells like Play-Doh. This is just Play-Doh. And it's in this disgusting plastic bag, which I have to cut open. I mean, I guess it could be worse. I could have to just clean the Play-Doh off of the Energon cubes themselves. Okay. Actually, yeah, this is pretty disgusting, so if you excuse me, I'm gonna go wash my hands, and then I'll be back, here in a bit. Okay, we're back. I washed my hands, and now squeaky clean. So yeah, Energon cubes. Put these next to Magnus. These are pretty much identical. Here's the 3 I got with Magnus. Here's the 3 I got with this set. They're basically identical. The stock images online made it look like the ones I got here would be kind of a dark red, but I'm actually glad these are just pink because it means I don't have I can just mix these all in. And yeah, I actually do really like his little Energon cube accessories. It's not often we get Energon like stuff with Transformers. So yeah, these are really cool. I like them. And now I can just add them in with a big pile. And you can just stack them by your Autobot Decepticon base and stuff. There, yeah. So let's get this disgustingness out of the way. I'm gonna go throw this out. Okay, now it's been thrown out. And let's just move on to the actual figure. This is probably what you're all waiting to see. Oh shoot, see here, it's kind of... So there's another flap here that actually is held on to the box. It's not attached by tape or anything. Okay, but you can just let it dangle on the side. Oh crap, I hit the camera. Like, you can just let this kind of dangle. Oh, I still got the energon cubes. Okay, so you can't really see the top of the box, but I can pull out the instructions. That's cool. And, dun, dun, dun. If I can get it out. Dun, dun. Okay, yeah. Yep. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, so pull this little plastic or cardboard tray out, and here he is, folks. Nemesis Prime. Now this is great, because it means we get a Siege Nemesis Prime. And there is actually a Siege Nemesis Prime that was released before. It was announced about a year ago, and I saw it, and I went, oh, online exclusive Nemesis Prime, I actually want this. But then it turned out to be a Japan exclusive, so I didn't get it, obviously. I don't have the money to import stuff like this from Japan. And then, earlier last year, they announced spoiler pack number 2, and I knew I should probably get it, especially when someone said, ooh, Nemesis Prime, and then the stock images came out, and it's basically the Siege Optimus mold redecoed into Nemesis Prime, but the trailer from the Earthrise figure redecoed in black, and since the Siege mold is compatible with the Earthrise trailer, you can have it towing the trailer. Plus, it comes with the one of this Battlemaster here, who is a redeco of a figure I wanted but never got, and to make things even cooler, it has the this sword at the top. Can't really see it, but it's on the top. You can see there's that sword there, as well as this sword and these two guns, which that's kind of interesting in and of itself, because a few years ago, as part of Power of the Primes, they released a Nemesis Prime figure. There's a redeco of that Optimus, and he had these arm cannons, this red sword, and those were meant to be homages to the Transformers Armada version of Nemesis Prime. It had these arm cannons and that sword. But then it also included this other sword, which is a transforming robot named Giza that turned into the sword. And that was supposed to be an homage to the Japan-only Prime Nemesis Prime figure, which had a transforming robot named Giza that turned into a sword. And this is a different version of that Japanese version, whatever. But the Power of the Primes, all these accessories were re-released. Remember, Giza was one of the main reasons I actually wanted Power of the Primes Nemesis Prime. I never got him either. But I've been rambling about just the packaging for like 3 minutes now. Let's actually get this thing out. So I'll go with the normal strategy for getting these figures out. Just take the scissors, cut the plastic, or little twist ties, which seriously, I don't know why Hasbro has to make these things bulletproof. It's got like these little paper ones here. It's going to be even more of a pain. Arm cannon 1 is out. Legs here. Get the snake robot guy. We got the snake. He's out. Arm cannon 2 is out. There's Giza in his sword mode. Got a few things to cut on the trailer here. Got the sword here, it's out, and then got his gun. Nope, got the gun. Yes, and of course a little blast effect piece that goes with the snake robot. If I can get him out, that would be great. This little blast effect piece is made out of rubber, so I don't want to destroy it with the scissors. And there's this little thing. Okay, now let's see if we can just get this cut. There we go. There's one. There's another one of these little paper twist ties. Not even seeing any of this. There we go. Okay, I think Optimus or Nemesis Prime has been freed from his cardboard prison. Just got to get all the excess twist ties that remain on the figure out. There we go. Siege Nemesis robot mode. and then the trailer. Get all this off of it. Okay. Oh wait, there's still another twist tie. Give me a second. It's on the little robot drone thing in the trailer now. There we go. Okay, I won't need scissors again, at least for the remainder of this video. Just remove this out of here, and if you want, there's art inside, the Decepticon symbol. Don't hit the camera. There's a lot of trash around me right now. Okay, so let's see. So I do have Earthrise Prime's trailer, so there's really nothing new for me here. I actually brought it out so I can do a comparison. Yeah, basically it's just the exact same thing, just in light gray. They have these little drone things that can raise up, and they have ball jointed claws. It's kind of meant to be an homage to the original Optimus Prime toy, because it had this little thing in there that had claws and missiles and stuff. So yeah, nothing really much I have to say about Nemesis Prime's trailer. Nothing new to me there, but if you haven't seen this, it's a big plastic rectangle. The little drone unit can be removed if you really want it to, and then it just raises up. It has these little stands on the bottom. If it's not connected to the truck mode, you fold these down, and it can just stand up like a little base. If you want to have a Transformers base display, you can put your Decepticon stuff in here. Might I add, these little side trays are perfect for storing loose weapons. I do the same with my Optimus trailer all the time. Put all the Autobots' weapons on the sides here. And if you want, you can totally fit Earthrise Cliffjumper, or Bumblebee, or Bugbite, or Hubcap, as well as Siege Prowl, I've discovered, can also fit really nicely in here. Yeah. Now I see, it transforms to a trailer. You fold this up, fold the little claws back. Oh yeah, and also this removes. It can be connected to like the Ironworks or Airwave figures, or the little universal connectors here. This can also be used as a shield. I'm never going to display it as a shield, but yeah. So you fold up the door, and these just kind of fold up on the side. It basically transforms the exact same way as the original 80s trailer. And there you go. It's basically the only fold-up Prime's trailer here. See, it's, again, basically the same thing. It has the exact same, like, lines on the side. Really the only difference being it's in black. It's got teal here, because Nemesis Prime has always had teal. It's kind of a secondary color. And instead of the Autobot symbol here at the front, it's got the Decepticon symbol here at the back. And it's in black. Yeah, it's really all to say about the trailer. It's a cool accessory. I'm glad Hasbro made this. But yeah, it's kind of relatively static. Okay, so on to the figure. I got this little choking hazard warning. Never gonna read that. Got some pretty large instructions. But yes, I'm going to be transforming that. Oh my goodness, this looks complicated. Yeah, time for me to mention, I don't actually have Siege Optimus Prime. I do have Siege Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime, but that's a completely different thing. This is my first time handling the Siege Optimus figure. I do have Earthrise Optimus, as I've already mentioned. As you can see, they're mostly similar. They got kind of the same legs going on, and kind of similar looking chests. And then you turn them around the back, and it's a completely different story. They got, this one has a large backpack, and this one is pretty much no kibble. Also, this one can open up the chest and has the Matrix inside. And this one doesn't have the Matrix inside. I mean, it kind of does, but more on that later. Yeah. So, I guess in terms of everything, let's get some really tight elbows there. Yeah, you can... Got elbow articulation stuff. Someone said these little parts here can be folded out as underarm mounted cannons. Looks cool, never gonna use it like that, but still cool. Let's see, legs, where are the legs part? Got a ball jointed head, waist articulation, probably, yeah. Wrist swivels. Unfortunately, unlike Optimus Prime, he doesn't have opening hands, but whatever. Okay, so now let's get into his accessories first, actually. Yeah, instructions here says the trailer and stuff. So first up, he's got his sword, which is based off the Dark Saber from Transformers Armada. You just put that in his hand there, and he's got this absolutely massive sword. This thing's huge. And then his other sword is Giza, based off the Japan-only Arms Micron figure. This is it in his sword mode. It can actually transform. If you just, well, I could probably figure this out on my own. Let's see, so. Yeah, you just transform it, and he turns into this gigantic bird with a really long wingspan for some reason. There you have a bird. You can fly around. I like this. And then you just transform it to the sword mode, and then he can have two swords. You can dual wield them, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to display this guy. It comes with, quite frankly, too many accessories. Then he's got his twin arm cannons, which are also based off the Armada version, because he had these arm cannons in the cartoon. And you just kind of mount these on there. Again, it's pretty obvious these accessories were meant to go with a different Nemesis Prime figure. These things are absolutely gigantic. Actually, wait, let me check the trailer. Isn't there like a port on the side of the trailer? Oh no. I thought there was like a port on the side of the trailer you could use to mount these as massive exhaust ports, or massive exhaust things. That would be cool. But no. Darn you, Hasbro, for spoiling my fun. And then he's got his cannon, which is the redeco of Siege Prime's gun. Just kind of the standard Optimus Prime ion cannon weapon. And then the Battlemaster Partner. Nemesis, or Ultra Magnus had Rung. This guy, if I can get that with them, has Fangtron. He's this Cobra bot. This is a redeco of the Earthrise Battlemaster Slitherfang, I think his name was. And I really wanted Slitherfang, but never got him. And so here's my second chance of redemption with the Fangtron. And so this figure transforms. Let me see if I can actually figure this out on my own. Got this piece that folds out, okay. And this should just, right? Okay. I think I did that right. Yeah, so he turns into this rectangle. What this is supposed to be is, there's two ways you can use this. There's a flip-out peg, which it can be mounted on his arm as a shield. Never going to use it as that. Or, bring out the trailer again here. Fold this down, and it uses the same universal connector on the end of the trailer, so you can have a... It's hard to get on, jeez. You have a little extender ramp, which you can use to connect to your other bases. That's the main gimmick of Earthrise, that all these different pieces have these universal connectors you can link up to form little bases, and I really like that feature. So there you go, you can have a ramp on your Decepticon base. It's nice, thank you Hasbro for including this as the pack-in partner. So anyway, oh yeah, and of course he also has this little effect piece, this little rubber effect piece. There's a hole in it, and it just kind of pegs on there, and unlike the other ramp figure I have, a sound barrier, this 1A has an actual intuitive transformation, besides just fold the ramp over and hide the arms and legs, and B, the Fire Blast effect pegs on here really well. I do have another one of these named Sound Barrier, who's kind of the same concept, turns to a ramp, and he has one of these effect pieces. It does not stay on at all, it just refuses to stay pegged on. But this stays on quite nicely. I'm glad for that. 25 minutes, and we're just now talking about the main figures. I'm sorry, folks. Didn't mean for it to stretch out this long. Okay, so on to the instructions. Let's see, so it looks like you need to fold the arms like that, and then something with the legs. Okay, rotate the legs around. I'm probably going to be doing this off camera, so you're going to see nothing for an extended period of time. That folds out. So out like that, and then What is this? Oh, okay. There. Something with the legs. And then these peg together, because it's not a Transformers figure if the legs don't snap together. And then looks like there's little things at the back. What? Oh, the little stupid flaps, of course. Wait, where's the... Oh, that flips up so you can... I'm gonna say, where's the port for the trailer? Here's the port for the trailer. Ow. Fingernails. Really short fingernails. It's a problem. Ah, crap. It just came off. Shoot. Well, at least it just pops back on. Thanks, Hasbro. It should just... There we go. And then I guess you need to... Well, okay, then this large back piece flips up. There's a truck chest. Okay, it looks like a whole ramp swivels, or a whole waist swivels around. Legs fold back. And then feet collapse. And like that, or whatever. Okay, now swivel out both little pieces on the arms. Does that lock in place? No? Whatever. I'm doing this right? Wait. What? Was I supposed to do something with the whole... No? Okay. I'm confused now, because the, I can't, for the life of me, get the, I think the legs are on the wrong way around. For those of you who have Siege Prime, is this frustrating? What is that? It looks like this whole thing is just supposed to fold down. Whole front wheel. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. This wheel just kind of folds out like that. Really neat. Okay, get the second one. There we go. Got the wheels out. Am I doing this right? No. Am I supposed to swivel the... Oh, no, no, never mind. I guess I wasn't supposed to swivel the waist around after all. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Everything's done. And with the legs anyway, I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of this. This is just an absolute nightmare. Ah, crap, what did I just do? Like, am I even doing this right? Guess I am. Okay, so these wheels just kind of fold down like that for some reason. Then you flip out the whole assembly on the... What even is this? Wait, what? Now, how did this... Oh, okay, this rotates, and I totally didn't understand that. Okay. Okay, then I have to open the windows. Fortunately, no matrix. Head goes in there. Oh, the head joint's kind of loose. And then I guess, does that fold up again? Okay, then you fold all this out. It does kind of have a transformation similar to Earthrise Prime, except way more complicated. Okay, then this little piece will fold out. I feel like it's gonna kill my fingernails. Come on, there we go. Because I got the front truck chest folded out. I think. So what are these? These little flaps on the arms fold out for some reason. This is a mess. Okay, there we go. Finally got the arms in. Okay, then these little flaps will fold up and it'll form the side of the truck. Cool, very cool. Okay, so this little backpack will form the roof, and then I should just, oh, I gotta keep that open. Tell me this is working. There we go. Little side panels fold in. I guess I'll fold the wheels back now. Oh, and then close these. Okay, so that's cool. It doesn't have an entirely fake truck chest. The front windows on the chest will still become the front windows in the alternate mode. That's really neat. It all pegs in, and these two side panels swing together, and hopefully I did this right. And bam! That took like 5 minutes. Okay, that's really satisfying. It's got like off-road wheels. Yeah, so again, as I said, I don't own Siege Prime, so this whole thing is just new to me. Yeah, it has the roof lights. Siege Prime, for some reason, had these big roof lights. Kind of look better in black, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, and of course, I did mention that it does have the Matrix in its chest, sort of. When you open up the windows in vehicle mode, it has the Matrix sculpted in there. Kind of hard to see, but it's sculpted in there. But for some reason, it doesn't end up in the robot mode chest, probably because this whole thing is a backpack. I don't know why they felt the need to put the Matrix in the vehicle mode chest. I honestly feel like they should have sculpted the Matrix in the robot mode chest and not the vehicle mode front, but whatever. Okay, yes, and it does have this 5mm post on the back, which you can use to store like his gun or something. But if you're not lame, you don't store the gun there, you store the added trailer. So, trailer, pull up these little stands. I feel like I think these have an actual name, or whatever these are called. If you're a trucker, let me know what these are called in the comments. And then they just attach. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks a lot cooler with a Cybertronian truck than it does an Earth mode truck. Yeah, I'm not gonna transform Earthrise Prime because I don't want this video to be even longer than it is. But yeah, just know this turns into like an Earth mode truck. Like when you think Optimus Prime's vehicle mode, that's what this turns into. This is much more of an alien-looking Cybertronian vehicle, but it has the Earth trailer, and I actually really dig that. I think that looks a lot better for some reason. Then again, I just think it just looks cool in black. Or, you know, since it's compatible, if you want, you can also store the Earthrise Prime's trailer in there for no reason. If you really want to do that. I mean, they are the same mold. And they have the same hitch. See, I feel like this whole thing happened because someone pointed out, hey, the Siege Prime is compatible with the Earthrise Prime's trailer. And then Hasbro said, we could redeco that in the Nemesis Prime and one-up Takara. Yes, I am glad this exists, because it means I don't have to shell out $300 to import the Nemesis Prime figure from Japan, and it sacrifices paint apps for a trailer and all this other crap. So yeah, that's my review, or not review, unboxing. I'm definitely going to do a much more in-depth review later, because this is the part where I announce what I'm going to do for 2021. Starting, I believe, next Tuesday, I'm gonna kick off a series all about Transformers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review of every War for Cybertron Trilogy figure that I own. So I'm going to do every figure I own from Siege, and from Earthrise, and from the Netflix line that's at Walmart, the ones I have. And I'm also going to do the upcoming Kingdom line when that comes out, which I actually think that is out right now, but you know, when that comes out, I'll do a review of that. And I plan on reviewing the Netflix original figures. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth review of this later, including all the accessories, or including the two little partner bots here. And yeah, I gotta get the trailer in for the full effect. There's my review of, or unboxing of, a War for Cybertron Trilogy Nemesis Prime. Thank you for watching. Sorry this was so long, I didn't want it to be, but it was. And yeah, this has been Rod and Todd, signing off.